Oh, we're a little too high. Let's come down a little lower. All right, that's still not. I want y'all to see all this junk. I still haven't put away stuff from the last thrift haul. I'm still washing clothes and doing all of that. All right, you guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, and this is Jen Restyle and Fashion. And 2024 was a great year of creativity for me and this channel. We grew a lot. Thank you, you guys. 21.4 thousand. Yeah, and we made it to 21K before the end of December. So thank you. So you guys are loving creativity. You're loving the DIYs, the upcycles, the thrifting, and all of that. But you know, I focus a lot on upcycling. In between the upcycling, of course, we do thrifting and we do styling and all of that. I made a lot of pieces last year, and let's see if we can run through them pretty quickly. I have them over here on my laptop, so I am going to be looking off to the side. Okay. All right, let's get it started. So you guys will remember the first upcycle of last year was that burgundy trench leather coat that I washed and cropped. Loved it. Wore it to France and Egypt. And then I upcycled this denim skirt and corduroy jeans, blended them together. Love, love, love. I also made this tie vest. We're not going to talk about too many of the tie upcycles because they're going to go into a separate video, but you guys really love this tie vest. And then I made this denim peplum top, which ended up going into a couple fashion shows. But this one, you guys saw it over on Instagram, and it really did so good. And then I also created this leather waist belt, which I've only had on a couple times, but I've got to figure out how to style it. You guys let me know how you would style something like this. I mean, throwing it over the skirt I thought was cute, but you know, I'm sure there are other ideas. And then this was my remake of the Zara jacket. It was a green blazer, and I used a fisherman's sweater or like a cream color cable knit sweater and used the sleeves and put them on the jacket. Chef's kiss. This actually went into one fashion show, and then I also made a skirt to go with it. This piece was made from denim waistbands. I love this piece. I have since disassembled it, but not before it went into the Chicago show as well as the Atlanta show. And it also, yeah, it just photographs so well on the runway, and the models were just amazing. So this picture is from the Atlanta show. Oh, it said peplum again. I wanted you guys to see it on the runway and how two different models, how it was styled on two different models. One we did with a tie with the barrel leg pants. So I also made those barrel leg jeans, which I love. And I hardly ever wear them. I need to wear them. And this model had so much fun. I love Daphne. She's from Chicago, but she moved to Atlanta and she wore it so well. This is Diamante wearing my denim jacket with the huge, huge denim floral on the shoulder. I mean, he slayed this, like straight up slayed. Do you hear me? Yeah. There was one of my customers purchased this right off the runway. Like, she was like, don't pack it up, take it, send it with me. I'm going home. This piece, this is actually 4 pieces. So I upcycled this from a vintage leather skirt that I chopped up, created a bustier, made a skirt with some fabric that I got from Mood Fabrics years ago, threw some denim into the jacket, used some burgundy denim sleeves to pull this all together. And I think it is so funky. it's going into my wardrobe. This one we're going to look at a little bit later, but you see my customer over to the side, she's wearing that jacket. And this one, you guys haven't seen this upcycle. This is where I chopped up a men's jacket to make it into a mini dress with a white shirt. Chef's kiss. This one was a drop waist denim skirt. So it's actually 2 pair of jeans together, and the bottom jeans was the drop waist. Killed. Okay. I love this skirt. I can't fit it. It's actually a little too big and a little too long, but we're going to see if we can make it work. This was my only plus size piece of the year, but I'm super proud of it because she loved wearing it on the runway. This green piece with the peak of florals up underneath, I want you guys to see. I tried it on in my kitchen because I wanted you guys to see how it was supposed to be put on. This piece was in the cosmetology / fashion show down at the Rosemont this year. But I love the way this is made, and I do have a DIY for it, just haven't gotten around to it. But it's a one piece pair of pants. So it's one piece, but you tie it in the front, and then you take the back and you tie it in the front, and the ties in the front get tucked into the waistband. And when you're done tying it all up and putting it all together, when you walk, you can see the color from the inside of the pants. And when she was coming down the runway, these look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The flow and everything, beautiful. I need to make these in a different fabric, something that's completely flowy. Now, this one was extremely popular over on IG. It reached almost 7,000 likes, I believe. And I think it's still getting likes, but I love it. This one is a tie, like over skirt belt type thing that you can put over so many different outfits. You can mix and match. I love this. Personal favorite of mine in my wardrobe. This piece, we did not do a video of it, which I don't know why I didn't, but we're going to do one. We're going to remake it. But it is a black jacket that was long enough to be a dress, and I added safety pins to give it some shape, to give it some dimension, to give it a little, a little something extra that you might not think that's what it is until you get right up on it. But you can see the safety pins all the way through. You can see how they were kind of gradient from the wrist up to the shoulder. I love this piece. I wear it so much. Hence, this is one of my best upcycles because I wear it all the time. Not even because it got a lot of likes, because I never posted it other than some still pictures, but I will. But this is one of my best upcycles of the year. This one, another one of my favorites. It is a deconstructed men's suit with men's shirts attached. And then this one was my super simple, easy upcycle because these cropped trench coats were trending so heavily. And I was just like, I'm not spending $80 on them. I'm not. I'm just going to show you guys how to take an old trench coat that you're no longer wearing, chop it off, and then wear it. And then you got your crop jacket. That's it. That's all. That was the post. All right. And then this is another tie upcycle. I decided to include it in here since it's technically a vest. This was a really difficult upcycle, but totally worth it. I feel like the color pops. I feel like wearing this up underneath something is a statement piece, and people will ask you questions and start a conversation. Yeah, the day I wore this, everybody was loving it. This was another bustier tie outfit, and this is one of my favorites because I've had this on at least 4 times. Pretty positive, 4 times in the year. And you could also throw a white shirt up underneath this. I do think I want to continue the ties across the back because I didn't finish the back completely. I left it open. This was another favorite. You actually will see this one a little later because I upcycled the upcycle. Yeah, we chopped it off and then we ended up using the jacket in another upcycle. This blue blazer with these shower grommets, I mean, just stunning. The dress I'm wearing was actually a skirt. This is another tie dress, which I still feel like needs a little work. There's some more things that I want to do with it, and I just want to make some tweaks to it. So you will definitely see this again in a different formation or slightly different formation. I don't want to make too many promises here, but I still love it very much. I think it flows beautifully. This white skirt out of denim jeans, love, love, love. The corset, absolutely love. I wore this to Atlanta Sustainable, not Atlanta Sustainable Fashion Week, Posh Productions Fashion Week in Atlanta. This also was in the show. So we're getting deeper into the year where you're seeing some of the pieces that I used in the shows. I love this. I was going to do more to it, and then I was like, I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to leave it at the denim at the bottom. Diamante wore it so well. I think with skinny jeans, it's great. I think it's good over a bulky sweater. This piece here was something that I was putting together as I was sitting at the sewing machine. And when it came out, the texture, the way it flowed, the way the model put the thigh-high boots on, and that portion of the dress just kind of moved in its own way. It looks like a mini dress on one side, and then on the other side, it has this beautiful, these shapes in it. I have not reproduced this, but I still love it. This jacket I deconstructed. Still, I did not do a DIY for it, but I will at some point. I just feel like there is a lot of tailoring that needs to go into this piece. And so it is an advanced project, but it's still very beautiful. It's still very stylish, and it can be done with any blazer, any men's blazer or women's blazer as well. But I love the way it came. I love the way it came together. This one we created from a mold. So if you guys, next, we were talking about the patchwork on the molded piece. Then we moved into this longer jacket, which you'll probably see a little bit later. But this is just a picture of all my models when we're doing the photo shoot. I created this halter dress out of shirts, and it photographed really well and fit the model really well when we were in Atlanta for the photo shoot. I just didn't feel like it photographed as well as I would have liked. And I thought it was a little bulky on the bottom. So I am going to be doing some tweaks to this. So we will see this on a runway maybe later this year. But I feel like Danielle does such a wonderful job modeling. She can pretty much take anything and wear it and make it look good. So I love these shoots that show the draping and the layering and just the flow. And I still love the dress. I just feel like it needs a little more work. So this is when it was on the runway in Atlanta. Yeah. This piece was a jacket that turned into a vest with some patchwork. I thought this was a really funky, edgy look. We put those tall green boots with it and some denim shorts and a white shirt. Does it every time. This is a quick clip of just so you can see all the pieces that were in the show. Most of these we just talked about. So all of these pieces were done prior to June. Yeah. And I'm super proud of the pieces that were in this show this day. I think that they turned out really, really great. See, even the dress looks better when it's coming down the runway. And then me wearing my favorite outfit. Yeah. And then I even had a write-up in a magazine, Imaro magazine, which I will link below. So some of my pieces were featured in there. So I'm super, super proud of that. And if you look in the left corner, you'll see a top that you're going to see a little bit later. You can always go back to this point in the video, but I just wanted to show you that. That's the top that you saw. And the skirt we chopped off from one that I created during the Chicago show. But I am going to do a DIY for this top because I feel like this top, it can just do so much. I love the rosettes, the denim rosettes on the front. Just the way it all came together, and that train on the skirt. Love it. This was a piece that I did for the summer. So the drop waist dresses were super popular over the summer, and I was not going to spend money on those dresses because I knew that they were something that would go in and out of style really quickly, but I wanted to have one of my own. So I used a t-shirt that I picked up from Walmart and some white cotton fabric that I got from Walmart, and I made this nice breezy white dress. Okay, next we go into the black remake of the Michelle Obama look. And then I did this show in September where you got to see some of my looks for the second time. And then this was the yellow tie bustier. It was originally supposed to be a skirt, and I didn't like the way the skirt was looking, so I turned it into like a bustier top, added some boning. Yeah, this was one of the most popular videos of last year over on Instagram. I think you guys kind of liked it over here, but not as much as they did over on Instagram. On Instagram, they were showing it lots of love. And again, it is still getting lots of love. And I love it with the white jeans, with the white shirt, with the belt around the waist. I love the way it hangs in the back. It's such a cute fit. I was doing my thing with white denim this past summer. This white denim jumpsuit, one of my faves. I love making this jumpsuit. I made it in regular denim last year, and I made it in white denim, and I love it. All right, so I was a judge for the Trash and Fashion show, and the person who was organizing name was Jordan, and Jordan wanted me to make this blouse for her and these jeans. I will show you the Instagram video, but I thought the blouse turned out so well. It has so much texture, and just, you know, the ties gave it gave it just such a wonderful shape. You guys saw it in white as a DIY, but then I created it from a shirt that she had grabbed from the thrift store, and we remade it into that. These are the jeans. I tried them on before I gave them to her because I wanted to make sure that they look like what they needed to look like, and they're perfect. I need a pair for myself. Bucket hat, we did this during a live. I did do a video for it, but I didn't do a reel for it. So I might want to think about doing that. But you guys love the bucket hat. I love this bucket hat. I wore it during Chicago Fashion Week. I wore it when I was traveling. Thank you guys for this idea. And that's what I mean. When you guys share ideas with me, I try to come through. If I can do it, I'll come through. I even added a tie to the top of the hat just to give it a little extra look. All right, so these are two pieces. The one on the right is my friend Suzette, and I cropped this men's blazer. Actually, it was her husband's blazer, and we made a little boutonniere out of some denim and other fabrics. I also made her jumpsuit, which you'll see a little later. This is another waistband dress that I adore. It is my dress. It is not being sold. It is not available. This dress costs a lot to make and a lot of time. So if you're interested, you can send me an email and I'll let you know. But it is very costly to make. All right, this blazer, this was a velvet blazer that I upcycled. And this one, you'll remember the Naomi Osaka inspired piece that I did with the ribbons in the back. Still one of my favorites. It went to one of my best girlfriends and she wore it. It was a total showstopper, y'all. Total showstopper. All right. And so moving on to this one is definitely in my top 5. So this jacket was created from several ties. You guys have not seen the DIY. I don't know when the DIY will go up. It was a long one. Like, it would be an hour-long video just to get through everything that it took to make this jacket. But I love it. It was definitely a labor of love. And every time I wear it, people just go nutso. Like, absolutely nutso. This bubble skirt, you guys loved it, along with the bag. You all loved the bubble skirt. The corset I had made the year before, and I also made the belt, but those were from a couple years ago. This jacket you saw in an earlier frame. This is the jacket, the men's denim jacket that I added the shower grommets to, and you guys really love this one. It turned out really great because what I ended up doing is putting metal chains through, and it just took it up. It just elevated it. Like, Evan looks so chic in this. Great. It's just a great look. Okay, this green tweed. So this is the other two pieces to the other two pieces that you saw in the green tweed. And I wore this during Chicago Fashion Week. So we've got the shorts and the bustier, which can be switched out with the other pieces. Now, this piece you guys have not seen the upcycle for, but I did record it. This was a navy blue men's suit that I used the gold foil method on, and love the way it turned out. This was another jacket that I did with the grommets, and I liked it because it gives you a whole different look. I mean, it's beige, so it's totally different from that dark blue. And again, another one of my favorites and best upcycles because I wore it so much. This is another one that I got a lot of wear out of, and that is this jacket with the buttons down the back. I wore it during Chicago Fashion Week. Love it, love it, love it. There is a upcycle video for that. This one, definitely in my top 5 as well. This piece came together so beautifully, y'all. It was exactly how I saw it in my head is the way it got executed, and I love it. So this was a men's 2-piece suit, and I took the pants, turned it into a skirt. I took the jacket, cropped it, and then I used part of the crop jacket to create this cape. I mean, can we just say dandyism? How about I'm ahead? I was ahead of the Met Gala theme announcement. I'm already on theme for Met Gala this year. Yeah. And I made the clutch to go with it. So the clutch was created from what was left over from the suit. And I used brooches and covered the whole thing in brooches and lined it in the pink satin fabric. Your girl was creative last year. Like, I was creating more than what I could upload to YouTube. That's why you guys haven't seen a lot of these over here, because I've just been so busy actually doing the sewing. I love this piece, y'all. Love it. Oh, every time I look at it, I just love it. All right, y'all, we're back. Oh, the camera got hot. I had to let it cool off. All right, so this was one of my favorites, this denim dress with these flowers on it. Y'all, oh, I have only worn it once because it's such a statement, but I'm just looking to wear it at some point again because it is gorgeous. I could even throw a white shirt on with it if I wanted to. Y'all know I love a white shirt. But anyway, it was classy and it was perfect. I did put it in the most recent fashion show, and this model and I are the same size. She's just a little tiny bit thicker in the butt area, but we're about the same, and I feel like she rocked it. This one is still getting traction over on Instagram. Y'all over on Instagram, y'all are loving it because it's up to about, I don't know, 4,000 likes so far. So yeah, one of the most popular. I pulled out these boots that I got from Goodwill almost 20 years ago, and I love them, and they're still in good condition. They're suede. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. But yeah, I really like this look, and that's not even mine. I made it for a customer, so I just put it on so that you guys could see it. Okay, this one I also got a lot of wear out of, and I've been able to wear it to work. I've worn it to brunch. I took it with me traveling. It's just a good staple piece because you can wear it with or without a shirt, and that is the suit that I transformed into a bustier top. I added boning, some buttons. It's got a nice shape to it. It's nipped in at the waist, and you can just wear it so many different ways. I styled with a t-shirt, with a white shirt, without a shirt. It's just so many ways. This is that piece, okay? This is that piece. And you guys seem to kind of like that one as well. This one you guys showed a lot of love for as well over on Instagram. It has not gone up on YouTube yet. You guys saw me wearing it, but it's this vest that I made out of 3 men's suits. I saw it in a dream. Like I was literally laying in bed and I saw these pieces coming together, and it just, I just love it. I love it. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the compliments that I get on it and everything. Okay, this one, you guys, had over 1 million views on Instagram. 1 million. Like, y'all really like this. Now, not so much on YouTube, but on Instagram, so much love, so much love. You guys, so that is a wrap on all of my upcycles from 2024. All right, not quite a wrap. This one is an upcycle that I created on the runway during the Chicago show last March. And it is a bustier and an upcycle skirt. And it's a jacket. So it's really 3 upcycles in one setting. And then we got 2 more. Tell me which one was your favorite. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an episode. And share this with someone who's also a creative and maybe give them some ideas. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for getting me to over 21K. I appreciate you guys' support so much. I was telling someone in the comments that I'm overwhelmed by the support that you all have shown me. Thank you so much. I enjoy sharing these upcycles with you guys. If you saw an upcycle in this video that has not been posted, let me know. I might post the DIY for it. All right, you guys, thanks so much. And if you're looking for more upcycles, definitely check out one of these sides. You'll see a video will pop up somewhere over here. This is another upcycle that you can try. It's a beginner friendly upcycle. So definitely check this video out, and we have some more that are listed in that playlist. All right, you guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.